Hi, I'm here with Denise. We just closed on her home that she inherited from her father in Clinton Township. And I just wanted to take a minute to ask her a couple questions about how that experience went. So Denise, thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
Oh,
How was the experience? How did you, I guess for starters, how did you find us? How did you hear about my company?
well, I didn't quite know. I was in a situation where the distance I had to come to the house and the repairs and maybe just the different things that there wasn't like a huge amount of things that I needed to be concerned about the house, but it was just the travel time and just a home I grew up in. It was just emotionally a mix of feelings for me with it. So my thought was, do I do a realtor? I wasn't really familiar too much with realtor investors, and I decided to just Google it online, and there was Steve. So I called him, and quickly I set up an appointment with him. I came out a day just to check on the house, and Steve came out right away, and great timing, and he talked to me about it, what it was all about. No pressure. He let me decide on how I want to go about it, what the situation was as far as time factor. I had a estate sale, so very patiently waited for that to be finished, and then this was effortless. It just worked really well. I kept thinking everything else seemed quite difficult with my own finances and banking and just dealing with ending a trust type of thing. But boy, when I got to this point, it just went so smoothly, and I'm so thankful for that. Thank you, Steve.
Great.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm glad we were able to help. And so I guess the last question, would you recommend House Full of Cash and my company is to someone else who may be in the same situation as you?
Oh, I definitely would. And just as anything, I think that you wind up with those feelings of, am I doing the right thing? I don't know much about this. How you just all those questions that are caution that come up. Steve's easy to work with, just wonderful, and his staff or his team is wonderful to work with too. They just direct you all around, and it's like I say, it's effortless, and I just so appreciate his help. It just went very, very well.
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Steve.